My name is Vitor Fidalgo. I came from Lisbon, Portugal.
Las Vegas?
Yes, fabulous Las Vegas.
Okay, but where are you from?
I was born in San Diego and I grew up in Houston, Texas.
We are agency Orbit. We are located in Latvia.
I am an IP attorney in Cameroon. I'm a member set of AIPPI. I'm also a partner at the Nicole & Co law firm. We are based in Cameroon.
This is a Mexican IP firm, and we are trying to bring something from Mexico for you to know more about our culture.
Okay, we're Dragon IP, as you can see. My name is Duncan. We are a Chinese firm.
We have this many for services. As you may already expected, we do prosecutions in patent, trademark. Yes, and we are pretty proud of our success rate here. That is 94.6%.
Our law firm's name is called Cathy Li and Chains, adopted from 3 founding members. We funded back in 1995. It's almost 3 decades of history now.
我是来自武汉智权专利代理事务所的张凯。我们事务所主要从事专利、商标、前端的专利申请业务和一直到后端的专利维权的业务。
Hi everyone, I'm Amy, and I come from China. And 10 years ago, I founded B&A IP law firm.
Sure. My name is Stephen Young. I'm the managing partner of IP March. We are a boutique Chinese IP firm. I've been a Chinese patent practitioner for more than 27 years.
I'm Jen. I've been a lawyer for about 15 years. I currently practice in RDS partnership, and this is...
I'm Bahari. I'm also from RDS.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello.
I'm with Asia IP.
Enchanté. Duncan here.
Duncan? Okay, nice to meet you, Duncan.
Nice to meet you too.
So could you please tell me a little bit about yourself and your firm and your gorgeous booth here?
Okay. Wonderful. Okay, we're Dragon IP, as you can see. My name is Duncan. We are a Chinese firm, Beijing-based, with branch offices in Tokyo, Beijing, and several domestic branch offices all over China. Well, generally in Dragon, we like to call ourselves fun people. It's not all business. We all try to have some fun while doing our works. I myself, well, I'm a sailor, so I sail a lot. Shooter, boxer, climber, backpacker, you name it, I do it.
Yes, and so you're just telling me you're not just a lawyer or an attorney, but you have a life.
We're people.
Yes.
Right? Okay. It's embarrassing, actually. I booked the train. I was supposed to go with the train. I overslept. I missed the train and catch a flight.
Okay. We're here. It's over there.
Okay.
Likewise.
I'm a nightmare for my assistant.
Is this your first time here at AIPPI?
Often, not every year, but averagely every second year, I think.
So every other year you guys...
I think, not every year. Especially in the COVID years, I didn't go anywhere.
Right.
But I remember I was in Toronto, actually. That was quite a years back. Toronto, definitely, I was there.
All right, no worries. Can I please invite you to be seated down?
Okay.
That it's not your first time here at AIPPI. Are you guys always an exhibitor or just an attendee occasionally?
It happens occasionally, really. We just kind of decide at the moment. Not this year. This year we decided quite some time back to be a sponsor and to have the magnificent booth that you see.
It's huge.
I know. Tell me about it. I was shocked too. But generally speaking, we tend to be just attendees, but we do come to AIPPI.
So what's your favorite memory of AIPPI before compared to maybe this year's?
Favorite memory?
Yeah.
Okay. It's got to be the cultural evening. They're always well organized, informative, interesting, Well, this year's cultural evening is great, but to tell the truth, all cultural evenings are great.
Yeah.
I mean, all of them.
Yeah.
So I always appreciated them. And it just feels good to, you walk into the hall and you recognize like half the faces.
Wow.
That's just a feeling it's not comparable. I mean, people go and you'll find your old friends from. They come from little corners of the world, really that you just don't go.
Yeah, that's very true. So, will you be there next year in Yokohama? Will your firm be there next year?
I will.
You will?
I will.
Are you looking forward to Japan?
Well, I travel a lot between China and Japan. That's part of my job.
Thank you for participating in
No,
this
thank you.
interview. Really, thank you for making time. I heard that you had a late night last night.
Parties.
Yeah.
You know how it works.
Yes.
When old friends get together, it can get messy.
It does.
Hi, nice to meet you here.
Nice to meet you. I'm Cathy. I'm with AIPPI.
Yes.
I'm doing an interview. Maybe you saw me earlier. I'm doing an interview with exhibitors. So can you give me a brief introduction of you and your firm?
Yes, of course. I'm glad that you're asking these questions and coming by. Well, as for a brief introduction, so you can screen all this board, right? We have this many 4 services. As you may already expected, we do prosecutions in patent, trademark. Yes, and we are pretty proud of our success rate here. That is 94.6%.
Wow.
And also we provide this one-stop trademark solution because there are too many trademarks that have already been registered here in China.
Yeah.
So it may be a little bit difficult for the newcomers to get their trademarks registered smoothly. And we provide this one-stop solution so that we can analyze the difficulties they may face and we give them efficient solutions.
Oh,
thank you very much.
Introduction. So can I please invite you over to our booth to be seated down?
Yes, of course. I will be out of glide. So now I need to take some introduction of our firm.
That'll be okay.
Okay. So now I will come with you.
Yeah. So is this your first time?
Yes, the very first time of myself attending this kind of congress. Because this firm was established in 2020, a rather young firm here in China, and it is our very first time showing up in a international congress.
So where did you guys fly from, or did you take the high-speed railway?
High-speed railway. We came from Beijing. It took me like 5 hours.
Okay. So can you share, since it's your first time here as an exhibitor too, right?
Yes.
So what's your experience here, just connecting with international firms and domestic firms? What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm very impressed by some of the visitors. They came by to our booth that is D58, and they introduced their experiences, their clients, and what they do in their country. And that made me, we do this site selection service for our clients. It is our permission. It is our mission to gather more useful information from our clients through attending this congress, and people coming by to us and they talked a lot and they solved some of our problems, and that made our improvement in gathering this information much more efficient.
Wow. So can you tell me about your favorite event and favorite memory here, experience? For example, like the cultural evenings, receptions, opening ceremonies. What do you like the most about this year's event?
Well, actually, I was mostly staying at our booth. So, what mostly impressed me is actually the conversation with all the other attendees. I didn't really take part in those other events. That is really a pity, but I think I've already enjoyed this congress very much, and I'm looking forward to the next time. I heard it will be in Yokohama.
Yes. Have you been to Japan before?
Yes, I've been to Japan before. I speak Japanese myself, and I have some clients from Japan. I've visited Japan several times before, and it's really a beautiful country. country, and the Japanese, our clients and friends, they are very friendly to us.
Wow, that's great to hear. And I hope you'll enjoy this year's event. And thank you so much for participating in this interview.
Thank you very much for interviewing us. Thank you.
Hi, Kevin. It's nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi. So I'm doing an interview. I'm with AIPPI.
Okay. Hi. Nice meeting you.
Interview with exhibitors and law firms here. Just share their thoughts about how they think of this year's AIPPI.
Okay.
Please invite you to be seated at our booth.
Sure. That's my pleasure. Let's do it. Oh, that's your booth. Wow. May I sit here? Of course.
So we've long worked with your firm, but just for the sake of the video, could you please introduce your firm and where it's based and the type of business you guys do?
Of course. Our law firm's name is called Cathy Li adopted from 3 founding members. We funded back in 1995. It's almost 3 decades of history now. And we have more than 300 people, and we're one of the largest IP law firms from Taiwan. We do mainly prosecution works, trademark prosecution, and patent prosecution mainly, I'll say. And then, of course, we have litigation teams. We have almost 10 litigators so far.
Wow, impressive. So is this your first time attending AIPPI? Or maybe if not, please share your previous experiences and this year's.
No, this is not my first time attendance to AIPPI conference. This is actually, I would say, 3rd in person. So I started in San Francisco, that was 2022, and then I also attended one in Istanbul, and now here in Hangzhou. AIPPI helped me personally a lot in my career development, I would say. There are a lot of very meaningful events. For example, they have counseling webinars. If it's not an in-person congress, webinars offered to all members you're able to attend. And also it's offer opportunity to speak in the panels where you're able to showcase your experience, your knowledge of your expertise to other members, and also learn from other members in, like I said, webinars or panels. So it's really educational, knowledgeable, very helpful.
So since you're not here as an exhibitor, you had the time to attend panel sessions. Did you?
I take the opportunity to meeting some colleagues, and as well as sit in the panels.
Right,
yes.
Right. Yeah, because a lot of interesting conversations were facilitated by the panel sessions, as you mentioned already. So can you tell me what's your favorite memory so far this year? Whether that be cultural evening or simply gathering with your friends at reception?
Yes, actually, last night, as one of the young members in the organizations, I was invited to join a boat ride, a cruise ride, where we will be sailing on the Qiantang River. We'll see all the beautiful night view and the city landscape. That was very, very memorable. We had a fun time together, have a drink together, and discussing a lot of topics that particularly share among our generations. So this is a really, really great event.
Oh, yes. So the boat ride was sailed along. How long was the boat ride?
About 1 hour in terms of time. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So I'm going to wrap up the interview now. And can you share, maybe you will be there next year in Yokohama or not?
Yes, definitely. I was looking forward to be in Japan for AIPPI.
Have you been to Japan before?
Yes, mostly for personal pleasure.
I see. Thank you so much for participating in this interview, and I look forward to seeing you next year.
Thank you.
你好。
我是 Cathy， 我和 AIPPI 合作。那我想问一下，您可以介绍一下您自己还有您的所？
你好，我是来自武汉智权专利代理事务所的张凯。我们事务所主要从事专利、商标、前端的专利申请业务和一直到后端的专利维权的业务是一个全链条的一个服务提供商。谢谢。
对，这一次的世界知识产权大会是第一次在中国开。
对。
那么你觉得这一次办的怎么样？因为我听说很多人说这一次的展办的特别的好，特别的大。
对，是
吗？
那我也觉得非常的棒。首先第一就是我们这个城市的选择其实也是第一，我们是非常喜欢的，是我非常喜欢的城市。然后呢， 杭州也是我们现在这个发展的一个非常不错的地方。然后呢，我们的会场和我们的会展商都来自于全球的各个地方的，我们非常一来是我们非常好的合作伙伴，也有非常多的经历，所以说我们感觉这次会展还是非常的成功的。对。
那您这次跟很多国内国外的所都交流了之后，感受怎么样？
首先第一个呢，就是以前我们有很多的和我们有合作的朋友可能是没见过的啊。那么在这一次呢，我们有了更深的交流。另外呢，我们认识了更多的来自于全球各个地域的我们的一些朋友。然后我们相信我们可以和他们在更多的方面，专利也好，商标也好，以及前端的申请也好，后端的维权也好，都会有更多的合作的空间。
是。那这一次您最喜欢这个活动，一共3-4天的话，您最喜欢参加的是哪一个活动？
首先第一个哈，我对我们的这个开幕式印象深刻。第一的话，我们有非常就是领导的对我们的关怀，以及来自于全球各地的一些信息以及我们开幕式的非常宏大的这样的一个现场。然后在现场呢，我觉得我们也很好的一点呢，就是说我们的交流是非常的深入的非常深入。其实我们之前也参加过一些其他的展会，但是就节奏非常非常快那我们会感受说，就只有一个纯粹的 meeting 的一个过程，但是没有一个更深入的交流。
那明年您会去日本参展吗？
我相信我会的。
会的。
对。
好的，那希望明年见。
好了，谢谢。
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi, I'm with AIPPI right across from your booth.
Yeah.
And my name is Cathy.
Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm doing a little video interview with exhibitors here.
Okay.
So can you tell me a little bit about your firm and who you are?
Yes. Well, hi everyone. I'm Amy, and I come from China. And 10 years ago, I founded B&A IP law firm. Actually, I entered the intellectual property industry in 2005, and this is the 20th year of my career. Well, yes, I come from Shandong province of China, the north of China. Okay. And we are a middle-sized firm with 30 people, and we can act in all IP fields, including patent, trademark, corporate, litigation, and so on.
All right, can I please invite you to sit down?
Okay, of course.
We're so close, we're right across from each other.
Yes.
I've noticed you guys since day one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow, it's my pleasure.
All right, so this is your firm's first time attending AIPPI?
Yes, this is the first time I attending AIPPI conference. Actually, I love it so much.
Yeah?
It's very great.
Yeah, so what's your favorite events? Is it the receptions, the cultural evening, opening ceremony, or just connecting with other international firms?
Wow, yes, a lot of, and I think the most, my favorite thing is the opening ceremony, because you know the opening ceremony was very shocking, and the Chinese Vice Premier of the City Council also attended the opening ceremony, and I think it means China attaches great importance to the development of the intellectual property rights.
Yes, I was very shocked.
Yes,
that's an enormous amount of support from the Chinese government. Right?
Yes, at that moment I was so exciting.
And they also had a letter from Xi, right? Yeah, they were reading a letter from Xi. Wow, that was amazing too.
Yes, the performance was very amazing, and many foreign friends told me that, wow, it's so amazing. I love it so much.
Okay, so let me see, your first time exhibiting as well. Will you be an exhibitor next year in Yokohama?
Yes, maybe. I think so. Now I'm already a big fan of AIPPI conference. I think I will go Yokohama, and I want to see more friends there, many new friends and old friends. We can have a very pleasure conversation there.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing you next year.
Yes,
in Yokohama.
Looking forward to see you again.
Okay, thank you so much for being part of this interview.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Hi.
Hi, Young. I am Cathy. I'm with AIPPI, and thank you so much for agreeing to our interview. Can you please tell me a bit about yourself and what your firm?
Okay, sure. Pleasure. My name is Stephen Young. I'm the managing partner of IP March. We are a boutique Chinese IP firm. I've been a Chinese patent practitioner for more than 27 years. We started the firm 8 years ago, 8.5 years ago. We provide like a full service, full IP services. And our jurisdiction for practice is mainland China. And we're very happy to be at the AIPPI. This is our first time doing a booth here, and AIPPI in their past 127 years, first time have a World Congress in China, so we're very excited to be here.
Yeah, and this year's exhibition is huge, actually. And so you said it's your first time being an exhibitor. Is this your first time in attending?
No, I've been attending AIPPI since 2006, actually, so I'm pro. But the new experience is having a booth here.
Can I please invite you over to our booth?
Yes, my pleasure.
All right. Okay, so since you've been attending AIPPI since 2006.
Yes.
Wow. So you've seen all the changes, the different type of cultures. What do you like about this year's AIPPI event?
This year, I have to say kudos to the organizer. I think this. Maybe I'm prejudiced as a Chinese because it's held in China, but I think this is so well organized.
Yes.
And I think, I don't know if you noticed that in the cultural evening, we're on the buses and it's all green light. But traffic is always a thing whenever you travel. And definitely there's a lot of coordination with the local government. And we have local support from the local government, apparently. And we also had this congratulation letters from President Xi, and that is a big boost to the excitement, I think.
Yes, the shuttle buses, they organized, how many buses were there? At least 10, I know that.
Oh, I think more than that.
Yeah,
definitely more, maybe 20 or even more.
Yeah, so the entire way was blocked off just so we can get there without traffic. That was amazing, yes.
Yes, I think so, yeah.
So tell me about your favorite memory of AIPPI before and your favorite memory this year.
Oh, I've been traveling to many places of AIPPI, even in the old time when they had a World Congress every other year rather than every year. I think it's from 2015 or 2016 they started to do it every year. Every city have their own attractions, and this one in particular in Hangzhou, I think it shows what maybe a first tier or second tier city has to offer to the people, and show it to our peers around the world. I think this is a really good opportunity for the people from around the world to see what China actually looked like and how China actually operate. And actually, I'm pretty proud of how beautiful the city is and how well organized the city is.
Yes, I would be proud too. So I'm going to wrap up this interview. So will you be going, well, you say you've been going to AIPPI, almost every one of them. So I'm assuming you will be there in Yokohama next year, right?
I hope so, definitely.
Hope so?
Yes, yeah.
All right. Will you be an exhibitor next year as well?
I'm still thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's a high likelihood that we're going to do it again.
All right. Thank you so much, and I
My pleasure.
look forward to seeing you again next year.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm here with AIPPI, and thank you for joining our interview today.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so can you please give me a brief introduction of yourself or of your firm as well?
Okay. I'm Jen. I've been a lawyer for about 15 years. I currently practice in RDS partnership, and this is...
I'm Bahari. I'm also from RDS.
Okay, so are you here as an exhibitor or a committee?
We are here as attendees.
Wow. So what do you think of this year's event so far?
It has been an amazing event. I think it's very well run, very well organized. They've been very generous with your food. I've not been hungry in the past 72 hours, I think. I will need some time getting used to after I get back.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot of food here.
Yes, it is.
So is this your first time attending AIPPI?
It actually is, in fact, our first time attending AIPPI, but it has been an amazing experience so far. What attracted us to this event was because it's in China, which is about just 5 hours away from KL, same time zone, and we're actually Chinese, so yeah.
Okay. So how was your flight here?
How was our flight here?
So many different stories.
Immigration took a while. My flight was delayed, but I guess that's what everyone has to go through.
Right.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I think it is worth all the hassle. But we enjoyed the event, and particularly in China.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Now, what are your thoughts on this year's opening ceremony and cultural evening? Have you attended any panel sessions or other reception evenings?
We attended the cultural evening, and I must say that I think is the highlight of my trip. I did not take out my phone for a single picture this whole event until the performance at the Westlake, which is amazing. I think you have to leave it to the Chinese to do something of that scale, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard the shuttle buses. There was no traffic on your way there, right?
There wasn't traffic at all, and in fact the whole cultural show was excellent and amazing. It is indeed eye-opening for all of us coming from outside of China, and we all thought that it's only the Chinese who can do all this. Now, in terms of the panel discussions, we have attended few. I think the topic of discussions were all quite relevant and current, and there's a lot of academic and also practical recourse among the practitioners in this field.
Actually, can you please tell me what's the most interesting panel session that you've attended?
Oh, there's quite a bit. All of them, ranging from the patent panel, the AI discussions, they are all quite amazing.
Thank you for sharing. Now, what about you? Have you attended any panel sessions?
No, I did not attend any panel sessions. I spent more of my time in this hall and outside the registration area.
All right. So I'm going to wrap this interview up. Will you be there next year in Yokohama?
We are seriously considering coming again.